The Hôtel de la Marine, often referred to as the Palace of the Ministry of the Navy, is one of the most elegant and historically significant buildings in Paris, France. Located on the famous Place de la Concorde, one of the most beautiful squares in the French capital, the palace stands opposite its symmetrical twin building and forms one of the most recognizable architectural ensembles in the city. Constructed between 1758 and 1772, the building is considered a masterpiece of French neoclassical architecture, and today serves as a museum and cultural monument that reflects more than 2.5 centuries of French history. The palace was designed by the renowned royal architect Jacques-Ange Gabriel during the reign of King Louis XV. Originally, the building was commissioned not as the headquarters of the French Navy, but as part of a grand urban project intended to glorify the French monarchy. The king desired an impressive square that would demonstrate the power and prestige of the kingdom. Gabriel designed two identical palaces facing each other on Place Louis XV, now known as Place de la Concorde. Their harmonious facades became symbols of elegance and royal authority. Construction began in 1758 and continued for nearly 14 years. Hundreds of skilled craftsmen, sculptors, masons, carpenters, and artists participated in the project. Large quantities of limestone, marble, and fine wood were used in the interior decoration. The palace featured magnificent ceremonial halls, grand staircases, luxurious salons, and richly decorated apartments. Gold leaf, elaborate carvings, chandeliers, mirrors, and beautiful paintings adorned many rooms, creating an atmosphere worthy of the French royal court. Initially, the palace housed the Garde Meuble de la Couronne, the institution responsible for storing and maintaining the royal furniture, tapestries, jewels, and ceremonial objects belonging to the French monarchy. It served as a kind of royal treasury and display center where visitors could admire the luxurious possessions of the king. During the French Revolution in 1789, the building was seized by the revolutionary government and gradually transferred to the Ministry of the Navy. For more than 2 centuries, it served as the headquarters of the French Navy and witnessed many important events in the history of France. Throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, admirals, naval officers, and government officials worked within its walls. Orders concerning colonial expeditions, naval battles, and maritime affairs were issued from the palace. It played an important role during both world wars and remained one of the most prestigious administrative buildings in France until the Ministry of the Navy moved its headquarters in the 21st century. Following this relocation, the palace underwent extensive restoration and reopened to the public as a museum after years of careful conservation work. Several mysteries and legends surround the Hôtel de la Marine. One of the most famous stories concerns the theft of the French crown jewels during the Revolution in 1792. Thieves managed to enter the building and steal many priceless jewels and treasures. Although some pieces were later recovered, others disappeared forever, giving rise to countless theories about hidden fortunes and lost royal treasures. Historians continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding this remarkable robbery. Another mystery involves secret rooms and concealed passageways believed to exist behind some walls and beneath the building. According to legends, these passages allowed royal servants and officials to move discreetly throughout the palace. Some stories also claim that hidden chambers once contained valuable documents and treasures belonging to the French monarchy. While many of these accounts remain unproven, they continue to fascinate historians and visitors alike. The palace itself is a masterpiece of French decorative arts. Visitors today can admire beautifully restored apartments, ceremonial rooms, galleries, and salons furnished with period furniture and decorated with exquisite chandeliers, paintings, and tapestries. Modern technology allows guests to experience the atmosphere of 18th-century Paris and discover the daily life of nobles, servants, and naval officers who once inhabited the building. From its balconies, visitors enjoy magnificent views of Place de la Concorde, the Seine River, and several famous landmarks of Paris. For tourists, The cost of spending one day visiting the Hôtel de la Marine depends on travel style. Budget travelers generally spend between $80 and $140 per day, including accommodation, meals, transportation, and entrance tickets. Mid-range travelers typically spend between $180 and $350 per day, enjoying comfortable hotels, guided tours, and quality restaurants. Luxury travelers may spend between $500 and $1,200 or more per day, especially if choosing premium accommodations and private experiences. Entrance tickets to the museum generally cost between $15 and $25, while meals at Parisian restaurants usually range from $20 to $60 per person. Today, the Hôtel de la Marine stands as one of Paris's finest architectural treasures, and one of the greatest examples of French neoclassical design. Its magnificent halls, royal history, naval heritage, priceless collections, and enduring mysteries continue to attract visitors from around the world. More than 2.5 centuries after its construction, the palace remains a symbol of the elegance, power, and artistic brilliance of France, offering travelers an unforgettable journey through the history of the French monarchy and the nation's maritime legacy. Subscribe to the channel and like the video.